welcome back to the channel. Recently, the Waqf Amendment Bill of 2025 passed in Parliament, and everyone's talking about it. Why? Because it deals with Waqf, which manages a lot of property, and changes to property laws always create discussion. We're going to explain exactly what changed, look at the history of Waqf Acts in India, and understand why this matters to you. But first, let's go back to the basics. What exactly Waqf? It's like donating property forever for a good cause. Think of it like giving land to build a school or hospital for the community, permanently. To understand the 2025 amendment, we need to go back to the British Raj. In 1913, the British made the Mussalman Waqf Validating Act, allowing private Waqf along with public Waqf. This meant individuals could dedicate property for their families. Moving on to 1923, the Mussalman Waqf Act brought transparency, requiring proper record-keeping and accounts. The 1930 Act officially recognized family Waqfs. In 1954, after independence, India introduced the Waqf Act, bringing Waqf management under central control. It established central and state-level Waqf boards to manage things better. The goal was to ensure these properties were used properly. The Waqf Act of 1954 had several changes over the years. Amendments in 1959, 1964, 1969, and 1984 aimed to improve the system. These updates clarified what Waqf boards could do and how things should be managed. The goal was to make the system more efficient. In 1995, a new Waqf Act was introduced, completely changing the 1954 Act. One major change was the creation of Waqf tribunals with the powers of a civil court. The Act explained the powers of those who manage Waqf properties. It aimed to bring more accountability and transparency. In 2013, the Waqf Act was updated again for inclusivity and transparency. State Waqf boards now needed at least 2 women members. The Act banned the sale and gifting of Waqf assets, ensuring they benefit the community. It increased lease terms from 3 to 30 years. These changes aim to modernize Waqf management. 2025 Waqf Amendment Bill tightens the rules and closes loopholes. It makes it mandatory to officially register all Waqf properties and clearly identify the donor. No more oral Waqf. Proper documents are now required. This ensures transparency and accountability in managing Waqf property. The message is clear. If it's not written down, it doesn't count. 2025 amendment requires someone to have practiced Islam for 5 years to dedicate property as Waqf. The government says this is to prevent misuse and ensure genuine commitment. Critics say this rule is discriminatory and creates unnecessary problems. They say it questions someone's religious commitment when they want to do something good. The 2025 amendment requires non-Muslims to be represented on Waqf boards. The government says this promotes inclusivity and different viewpoints. Some Muslim groups see it as unnecessary interference in their religion. It's a debate about religious freedom and the government's role in religious institutions. 2025 amendment changes who has power within Waqf boards. The CEO of a Waqf board no longer needs to be Muslim. A joint secretary-level officer from the state government will always be on every Waqf board. Critics argue this gives the government too much control over Waqf matters. 2025 amendment changes who is on Waqf tribunals. Each tribunal now includes a district judge, a joint secretary-level officer, and an expert in Muslim law. Critics say including a government official makes the process political. They worry it weakens the independence of the tribunals. 2025 amendment addresses property disputes involving government land and Waqf claims. Senior officers above the rank of district collectors will investigate. The government says this ensures thorough and fair investigations. Critics worry it gives the government too much power, leading to unfair outcomes. The 2025 amendment makes senior government officers the final decision-makers in land disputes. Supporters say this prevents false claims and protects government land. Critics see it as a conflict of interest, giving the government power to take Waqf property. They argue it weakens the independence of Waqf institutions. So there you have it, the Waqf Amendment Bill of 2025. It's a complicated law with big implications. The government says these changes modernize Waqf laws and ensure transparency. Critics see it as an attempt to control Waqf institutions. The debate over the Waqf Amendment Bill of 2025 isn't over. Until next time, keep questioning, keep thinking critically, and stay real.